When you pull into the Connecticut College campus, make a right. At your first stop sign, go straight, and at your second stop sign, continue straight. And then the first opportunity you have to make a left, you'll turn there, turn right into the parking lot of Crozier-Williams, the building you're entering now. When you enter what we students call Crow, make sure you make a right, and then continue all the way straight to the double doors, make another right, and you will find yourselves at the artifact we chose.
Site formation processes are the events that have an effect on an archaeological site before and after the time of humans. This is the process of objects or sites turning from a systematic context into an archaeological context.
We chose to examine this square slab of concrete that has notable evidence of weathering. Our feature forms part of the back wall of Crow, and it acts as a foundation for the floors built above it, and it supports the upholding and insulation of the back of the bookstore. Different parts of our feature are affected that overall leave it in mediocre shape. Chemically, the atmosphere surrounding our feature contains both water and oxygen, which are sufficient to initiate many chemical reactions. Rainwater also affects our feature because it contains dissolved carbon dioxide and the oxides of nitrogen and sulfur. These gaseous oxides react with water to form acids, which contribute to further breakdown processes. The systemic context of the damp soil that makes contact with our feature facilitates chemical reactions as it contains reactive compounds such as acids and bases. Freezing water is an example of a powerful physical agent that specifically elongates cracks in concrete and erodes the surfaces of porous rocks. This process, and also a freeze-thaw cycle, could certainly be responsible for the mechanical stresses and thus the cracks that we see in our feature. Biologically, living organisms are the principal agents of biological decay. This is important considering our feature makes contact with the soil at its base. Bacteria are usually the first to colonize dead organic matter and initiate the process of decay.
Specifically, sunlight causes both physical and chemical transforms that over time lead to the cracks in concrete. Physically, the sun warms the earth, and per 10 degrees Celsius rise in temperature and reactions rates double. Physically, IRE, radiation of materials by sunlight, induce photochemical reactions. UV light is particular, breaks down bonds in
Polymerized
compounds that make up organic substances. This transformation is still running its course. This erosion will continue until the building is either fixed or made into a new building. This site formation process is not an immediate threat but can be expected to have further changes in the future.
The only way to accurately understand human behavior of the past is by examining these processes. If we misinterpret or devalue contemporary artifacts, we, quote, significantly impact the studies of materiality, aesthetics, and the contemporary past itself, and lose part of our history in the process, end quote.